Mercato is crazy tonight, la 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight, la 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 la.
Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. Sorry for being late, 10 minutes late. That's a lot. 10 minutes late. I agree that you are insulting me. You are allowed to insult me because I absolutely deserve them. Hey guys, you know it. Sometimes I'm also a person just like you, just like everyone. Sometimes you need to go to the toilet, especially after what I watched. I watched Spain, Italy. What a disaster. What a disaster. What a disaster. Let's first start with the beautiful things here, because I see that we have our friend Anel in the chat saying, thank you for the birthday message, Beppe. Anel, I'm happy that you received my birthday message, because your father, he sent me a message, he told me, Beppe, can you please send the birthday wishes to our son, Anel? And that's what I did. So Anel, not only on the video that I sent you, but also here live, Anel, happy birthday. Can the chat say a happy birthday to Anel, because today it's his birthday and he was extremely happy, I think, to receive that message. Maybe he's a bit depressed now that Italy lost. I don't know which team Anel is supporting, except of Juve. But happy birthday to Anel. Super happy about that. No, disaster. Oh, guys. You don't believe me. You think that I'm a hater. You think that I don't like because it was Napoli, because it's Spalletti. Here on the channel, I have always told you, Spalletti is the most overrated coach from planet Earth. One. Always told you. And then the second thing is he should step down a bit. He should be a bit more on earth with his 2 feet, being humble, and stop blah 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 blah. Looks like the guy is speaking with Google quotes. He goes on Google quotes. What is the quote of the day? And that's the quote of the day that he will take for the entire week, speaking about it in press conference. Shut up. Stai zitto. Working now on the field, trying to do something, because not only it was a disaster showed what he showed today, not only that, but on top of that he was not even able with changes, with subs, to do something. A total disaster. Guys, I tell you immediately now, Spalletti was worse than Max Allegri, what we saw in 3 years of Max Allegri. Overrated coach, a disaster coach. I told you when there was the opportunity, Italy, they should have gone on one thing, taking back Antonio Conte. There was absolutely no other way around. You go to Antonio Conte, and that's the only one that was able to take back, especially with the available coaches then, taking back that Italy to at least showing some balls. Because you know that meme of the horse, the drawing horse, where you see that horse, the back of the horse, fantastically, beautifully designed. Well, this is Spalletti in press conference, when he's speaking, when blah blah, taking the PlayStation away. We need to play for the country. We go to USA to make the fans happy. Shut up. The horse. In press conference. Then you have the middle part where it was Italy against Albania, with all the respect for Albania. That was really good, but that was Italy. And then you have Italy. They won 2-1. They were about to do 2-2. They were about to do 2-2 there. We were about to draw. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And then you have Italy against a good team. That is Spain. Total disaster. A shame. Does it mean that Italy is out? No. Does that mean that Italy is out of the race? They can't compete anymore? You never know. Football is crazy. I hope that Italy wins. I hope that Italy do well. It will be tough against Croatia. It will be extremely tough against Croatia. The games that I saw from Croatia were not that good, but it will be extremely tough from Croatia. Extremely tough. Donnarumma, without any doubt. Luckily, he's there. Did you see the stats? No, because people are speaking here. Did you see the stats? Did you see the stats? 20 shots. 5 big chances. If I'm not wrong, 6 on target. 4 shots, 0 on target for Italy. It's a shame. It's a shame. Look at that. Look at that. This is Spain. This is Italy. This is Spain. This is Italy. A total disaster. A total disaster. I agree with Colo here. I will read your message. I will say hello. I agree with Colo. Colo that is saying Cristante wouldn't even make the Slovenia team. A total disaster, Cristante. You understand now why I never want Jorginho. You understand now why I never want Jorginho at Juventus Football Club? The guy is slow. At a certain moment I was watching Italian television, even the commentator in Italy, they said, it's a bit too fast for Jorginho. That kind of game is a bit too fast. What are you speaking about? A bit too fast? We are playing Euro, the biggest competition in Europe. It's a bit too fast. What are we speaking about? It's a bit too fast. So our playmaker, the brain, the one with the most experience, the one that is playing in Premier League where the rhythm, the intensity is extremely fast, they're telling us it's a bit too fast, the game for him. And the thing is, it's not just the commentators sometimes are saying stupid things. No, it's the reality. It is the reality. Cristante, disaster. Jorginho, disaster. Di Lorenzo, disaster. Chiesa, ghost. Who else? Cambiaso didn't enter well. Barella, that last week he was the mix between Pirlo, De Rossi, Gattuso, with a grain of salt, disaster. You know what? I will tell you, Calafiori was not even that bad. Bastoni, mamma mia, Bastoni. They were cooked there. They were cooked. So let me say hello, and then we will continue. I'm not finished here. I am not finished here to speak about the Italian team, because I have some things to say. I have to say something to say. We need to speak about what I watched here. 90 minutes. I had even my Italy shirt on. I had even my Italian shirt on. Disaster. And there are people, you know what they are saying? People, but they are crazy. They're totally crazy. And no, but Spain is not that stronger than Italy. Spalletti, they were repeating what Spalletti was saying. Overrated coach, blah, 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 blah. He's a quote teller. He's speaking about quotes. Disaster. No, I agree. Calafiori was good. He was good. Yes, Calafiori was not bad. Who is at fault? A lot, Spalletti first, because he's a disaster coach. You never believe me. Spalletti is a fantastic coach when things are going well. Then fantastic. When things are going bad, he's the worst coach ever. Overrated by everyone, including a lot of Juventini. First. Second one, the players. We don't have players. Sorry, we don't have players. If you bring me Cristante, you don't bring me Locatelli. We have a problem, even if Locatelli, it was a disaster season. But even Locatelli here today would have done nothing. You play with Scamacca. You play with... Guys, Fratesi. Fratesi is a sub of Inter. We are playing Italy, Spain with the sub of Inter. The guy is not even playing with Inter. He's a sub. We are playing with a sub. This is Italy. That's the picture. Then, I don't put in doubt the qualities of Fratesi. That's a player that I like. Will not put in doubt. But Fratesi is a sub. Just to tell you the level. So we are playing with Italian national team with one of our key players, that is Fratesi, that is a sub from Inter. And that's the reality. And he's a good player. I'm not saying he's bad, he's good. It's just, he's not good enough to be a starter at Inter. That's the reality. And that's our starter. We are playing with Retegui, that is the striker of Genoa. We are playing with Scamacca, that I said, at a certain moment I said on Twitter, guys, sorry. They were telling me, but the fantastic guy. What fantastic guy? What fantastic guy. He did 10 games good with Atalanta. Fantastic, beautiful, huh? We are playing with Scamacca. Scamacca, Retegui, that we went to Argentina to bring him home. What are we saying? What are we doing? Disaster. Anyway, let me first say hello to the people, to Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. I hope you are still here, because you actually put the donation before starting the live. So grazie, Matthew. Matthew Beppe, so Calafiori's price went down a bit, right? Also, what are your thoughts on Cristante over Loca in a few games? The talk is ticking, I hope, for Spalletti. I spoke already about my thoughts about Cristante over Loca. I would have preferred Locatelli, Juventino, but Cristante is not a great player. It all starts with if I don't know, not a good player, Cristante. First of all, then I don't believe. Let's now be realistic. I don't believe that Locatelli would have not done the difference here in Italy. I don't believe so. I don't believe so. The level between the two teams was world of difference. World of difference. There was a gap that was incredible. Did you see how Spain was playing? I will come back on Spain. Calafiori price went down. No, but I tell you, honestly, he played quite good. Calafiori was okay. Not wow. Not as against Albania, but he was good. He was not bad. And then, no, I answered your question. So thank you, Matthew. Matthew that also became a member. Again, thank you, Matthew. Really, really appreciate it. Nicolotti, 24 months. I'm not angry at the loss, but embarrassed. Nico, wow. Well, that's a beautiful assist, Nico. Nico. Because I wanted to speak a bit about Spain. Guys, it's already the second time that I'm telling you, I have been wrong all my life about Fabian Ruiz. I'm not someone that when I'm wrong, I have absolutely no problem to admit it. Fabian Ruiz is a player that I didn't want that much. When I'm watching with Paris Saint-Germain, there are some games where he's doing well. There was one game of Paris Saint-Germain that I watched where I said, Beppe, pay attention because maybe you're wrong, because he's actually not that bad. Then I watched him the game against Spain, the first one, today. What a guy. What a performance from Fabian Ruiz in that first half. It's incredible. Everything was going through him. Incredible. Fabian Ruiz, top of the top of the top. Nico Williams, top of the top of the top. But Nico Williams, I'm not surprised because I watched a bit of Bilbao this season. The guy is really strong. The guy is really strong. It's harsh to say. It's harsh to say. When we are speaking about world-class Federico Chiesa, when we are speaking about, no. I love Chiesa, you know it. I would love that he stays at Juve, you know it. But I will not cry if he goes away, especially if it's, no, but I want more salary. I want more salary for what exactly? For what exactly? This is the question I have. More salary for what exactly? Because Vlahovic is earning more? Is that your motivation? Is that your drive? Is that the courage that you have to come and knock at the door asking for more salary? It's because someone else is earning more than you? It's that what we are asking? No, because if you are giving me a performance a la Nico Williams, a la Yamal, that is 16, then we can speak. Then we can sit around the table. We will come back on Vlahovic. Don't forget. Don't wait for it. Because the problem is not that Vlahovic is earning that much and Federico is earning not enough, according to me. The problem is that Federico is earning probably what he deserves at the moment. The problem is Vlahovic is earning way too much. That's the problem because of a crazy contract. Crescendo contract where he will earn 12 million per year. It's not normal. It is not normal. Chiesa disaster today. Disaster. And then you're showing me a Musiala that is not in the same position. You're showing me a Yamal. You're showing me a Nico Williams. You're showing me these kind of players. Then I go crazy. Then I'm telling you, what are we speaking about? Why are we even speaking about a contract extension or more money because we are negotiation? Oh, guys, wake up. If there is only Napoli, Roma, and maybe a small interest from Bayern Munich at the moment, there is a reason why. Because at the moment, don't forget, at the moment, Chiesa is not worth. It's not worth more money. That's the reality. This is the reality. And I love them. It's not that I don't like. Look at the performance of today. Consistency in a few games, making the difference. Because then you will tell me, yeah, but all Italy was bad. It's true. But now, people, they told me, Beppe, you will see with Spalletti, with another coach, he will play in his position, he will do fantastically well. Beppe, wait, it's Allegri. No. And don't come here today with, yeah, but it's Allegri that destroyed him. Because against Albania, he was playing well. Then Allegri didn't destroy him against Albania. And today, yes. So, it's the reality. Cucurella. Did you see the game that he did? Did you see the game of Cucurella? Cucurella, fantastic. Not only because he was pushing up, and he was eating Di Lorenzo every single time. Nico Williams, Cucurella on the left. At a certain moment, I'm watching that game, I'm saying, that left side, Cucurella, and Nico Williams there on the left. It was incredible. It was incredible. Incredible. Fabian Ruiz there in the middle. A young Yamal at a certain moment is playing. He's playing with the defenders, with Di Marco, disaster. It was crazy. Rodri, the one from Manchester City, the boss there in the middle, the boss there. Do we speak about Morata? Fantastic Morata. First half especially, fantastic Morata. Pedri, fantastic. The ones that I appreciated more, especially if we speak about first half, was Fabian Ruiz, Nico Williams, Morata. These are the three that I really like. Then on second half, Morata dropped a bit. I saw a bit more of Yamal. I saw a bit more of Rodri. But Pedri as well played really well. No, but all Spain. And then you have two defenders there, Laporte and Lenormand. Looks like they are French, or maybe they are French, I don't know. But Lenormand or Laporte, I don't know. One of them for sure was French initially. But anyway, we don't care. They were top there. Carvajal, the experience there on the right side. I give up. So when we are telling me, Beppe, why is it? Spalletti, the players, overrated players that we have in Italy, always said it. Both, you say? No. I said in the past, I didn't like Fabian. I said I don't want Fabian at Juve. And I said in the beginning of the live, I'm sorry, because last game he was fantastic. And I said it, for me he was the best of Spain. Today, Nico Williams is catching the eye, of course. But Fabian Ruiz is there. I watched a few games with Paris Saint-Germain where I said, pay attention because maybe you're wrong. So, guys, I judged him badly when he was at Napoli. What can I say? It's the reality. Fantastic player. Possession, change of position, understanding the spaces, taking shots. If there is no Donnarumma, I told people were mocking me when I said before the tournament, because now it's easy. I said, pay attention, my favorite team of the tournament to win will be Spain. Then maybe it will not happen. But happen or not happen, look at the quality that they showed in already 2 games. And then you understand. England was bad as well. Really bad. But there also Southgate, I don't understand. You are putting Foden in a real difficult position. You're putting Alexander-Arnold, Trent, you're putting there in a strange position. You're playing with all the players out of position. I don't understand Southgate. What is he doing? Why are you trying these kind of strange things? It makes no sense. The players looks like they never played with each other. Bellingham, Foden is not working together. Then in the middle, Alexander-Arnold with, I don't know who's there next to him. Disaster. Wait. No, I received a message. Strange. Guys, I'm pissed off with that performance. Really pissed off. Because, you know why I'm pissed off? Because people, they don't see the reality. They don't see the reality. They speak, they criticize. They were speaking as Spalletti was the god on earth. Do you know that Spalletti is like 70 years old? He won one Serie A. He won that Serie A in that magical year where there was a stop because of the World Cup, because Juventus had the minus 15, minus 10, they was not even competing. Disaster, because things started really well and they continued. When the things could possibly go wrong, they eliminated Juve. When there was that winter break because of the World Cup, they started again the preparation. There were no players from Napoli that were going to the World Cup. I believe 5, that's it. So he could have started again, resting them. He was ready to start again with an advantage. Without competitors, they won. Of course, they played a beautiful football, and we were there here on the channel to tell you they deserved to win. They showed something. There were some people, they were saying it's the best team on earth ever from all time. Guys, what are we speaking about? Spalletti is the GOAT. Spalletti is the coach. Spalletti. I told you, when Spalletti is doing bad, he's looking at the ground and he has no solution. Don't tell me that I'm lying now. Don't tell me that I'm lying. Tell me the truth. When Spalletti is looking at the ground, you know it's over. And that's what he was doing today. This is what he was doing today. Looking at the ground, and if you're looking at the substitution, trying to answer that Spain, he couldn't, because there was nothing. I'm pissed off, because I'm supporting Italy, and because I'm sad to see my Italy represented by Scamacca, Retegui, and Cristante. Vlahovic, disaster. With Serbia. I watched 2 games of Serbia. I watched all the games. Serbia, disaster. Vlahovic, disaster. Chiesa today, disaster. Cambiaso, bad. No. We are not there. But I'm happy that Fagioli didn't enter. I'm really happy that he didn't enter today. But the ball was for Spain. Fagioli is a player that we need the ball. Otherwise, it's a problem. That's the reality. Why can't Italy produce top players anymore? Because we don't invest. It's like if you say we are in the farm, and why can't we produce good milk? Probably because you didn't invest in cows. If you don't have the cow, then you have no milk. It's like that. It's like that. If you have the farm, but you have not the cows, or you have the cows, but they are old because they are not the best choices, because you didn't invest in having great, then you have a problem. That's the thing. That's why. Thank you for the donation, Nico. But the answer is easy. That's why. When Juventus, they created the next gen, not held by anybody, taxes, disaster. But Spalletti is not, pay attention, Spalletti is not a bad coach. So I don't want to put Spalletti in the category of bad coaches. He's not a bad coach. He already showed a lot. I'm judging him really harsh. Why? For 2 things. First, because people, they overrated him. 1. And 2, because he overrated himself. You know what he said yesterday in press conference? He said, and he really need to be a bit more humble. He said, you are not the only ones who play great football. Don't overestimate yourself. Speaking about Spain, but speak about your team instead of speaking about the other. I've never, or I don't remember, saw a coach speaking about the other ones in a negative way. I remember coaches saying, they are a great team, we need to pay attention to them, they are really fast, they are really physical, it will be a difficult game, we need to respect the opponents. That I remember. I don't remember. Tell me, guys, if there is a coach that is saying to the other team, you're not the only one who play great football, don't overestimate yourself. We don't need to overestimate Spain more than they are. Look at the result now. Now, what I told you yesterday, who was there yesterday in the live? What did I say? If Spalletti is speaking like that, I said it yesterday, and tomorrow if finish bad, what will happen? This is happening today. This is happening today. is happening today? Because you speak too much. This is because you speak too much. I said it yesterday. We said it here on the channel. We said it. Even Pep Guardiola is lying, but he's speaking well about the opponents. He's saying about the other ones. He's saying the best coach of England. He's revolutionized. He's doing a revolution with football. He's bringing ideas I never ever saw. Wow, fantastic! What a guy! I like the guy. What a guy! He's fantastic. I really like the guy. He's playing a football you never seen that in UK. It's a way of playing that is incredible. I love it. I really love it. Wow, wow! I love it. Wow, I love it. Love it. It's fantastic. Wow, love it. Love it. The game is playing 6-1. They win. Another coach. This guy is really strong. He's playing in a way you never believe. You never believe. You never believe. I don't believe. You believe? I never believe. I never believe these guys can go that far. You believe that guy can go that far? I don't believe. He's really fantastic. I love him. He's fantastic. He's another level. It's a level that is behind. You can't even imagine how far this guy is. We need to show respect to that team. That team is showing in Premier League what we can see. Never we see that in my life. And he's showing it here with the balls. This is fantastic. And tomorrow we are playing against them. We will need to show the world because the world is watching us. This is what the reality. I tell you the truth. This is the reality. And then they go and they win 7-0. Guys. Even Pep Guardiola is speaking well about the other ones. Lying, but at least he's showing respect. Then you have Spalletti. Who's that guy? He's coming here. Yeah, don't overrate. And then we see what's happening. Mamma mia, what a disaster. What a disaster. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because I'm Italian, because I'm ashamed, because I want Italy to win, because I knew us already. And that's why. Rob is saying, Beppe, the problem is that Spalletti will stay to the World Cup too. Thank you for the nation, Rob. But besides Spain, no team impressed so far. Then we go to Juve. I want to answer that one. Spain impressed me. Already the first game. Today even more. But already the first game. And even before, they already impressed me. So Spain. Romania for the passion they put on the field was incredible. Incredible, Romania. France is strong. They played against a really great Austria. Because people, they forget. They don't see because they scored with an own goal. It was only 1-0. But France was good. Was really good. And then I said, who did I say? I like Turkey, but of course it's not really the team that are impressing me to win the... and Germany, the first game against Scotland, that was really terrible. But also yesterday, I believe they played Germany. Solidity, compact. They did the job. Stephanie, we qualify to the next round. So Germany, Spain, the two best so far. And then you have the Romania, Turkey that impressed me for what they brought in terms of passion, etc., etc. But Germany and Spain showed chapeau. Georgia, yeah, they answered well, but they answered well to Turkey. It was a beautiful game, it was a really beautiful game. Okay, guys, enough, or do you still have comments about Italy? Because I want to answer about Italy. The game is post-game of Italy. Yeah? Give me the question about Italy, and then we can switch towards Juve. Yash agrees, saying as well, Germany and Spain were the teams. Germany looked amazing. Then, pay attention to England. Pay attention to England. Write it down today. England is not out yet. Because we are speaking, but they have 4 points. We have 3. Pay attention, they are still not out. Colo, Beppe, what would be your lineup against Croatia? It's a possession team. Again, it's a possession team, so you need a midfield that is, one, able to run, physical, recuperate the ball, and one that is building fast. So I would put a Fagioli there. Fagioli, Barella. These are the players that I want there in the middle. Fagioli, Barella. Because Fagioli is way faster. So when we recuperate the ball to Fagioli, and we play. And I would start immediately a Cambiaso. If we can. Why not testing Cambiaso as a right back? Di Lorenzo was bad. The 2 games was bad. So play him. Begin with him. Cambiaso is a player he can play 90 minutes without problems. I don't know. Donnarumma for sure in the goal. Donnarumma is doing, again, another fantastic tournament. Bastoni, Calafiori, you don't change the defense. You start with the defense, and if they are not injured, you stay with the defense. On the left, Di Marco needs to play. Di Marco, yeah, that's probably the 4 lineup that you have to go. Cambiaso, right back, what I would do. Bastoni, Calafiori, and on the left, Di Marco. In the middle, Barella, Fagioli, and then you keep Frattesi. He's the only one that is scoring with Italy. He's the only one that is scoring with Italy. You keep Frattesi there as well. You play with Chiesa. But you know that Zaccagni didn't even... why not Zaccagni on the left? Zaccagni on the left, and then you play with Retegui. Retegui scores more than Scamacca there on top. At least he fights, I would go with him. Yeah, Di Lorenzo was really cooked. Ravage, all the words. Yeah, I agree. That would be my lineup. Donnarumma, Buongiorno. But you change system then Yasser. Bastoni, Calafiori, Cambiaso, Barella, Fagioli, Di Marco, Chiesa, Scamacca, Raspadori. Chiesa, Scamacca, Raspadori, Di Marco. With 4 in the middle. Yeah, it's not a bad team, but we should have started then with that. You can't change. What a disaster. Sharma, what a disaster. Really a disaster, huh? If I was De Laurentiis, I would say, yeah, no, of course. Yeah, fantastic player. You want him here. Here is instead of doing difficult to keep him. I hope De Laurentiis will keep him. Because he played really bad. It's a pity, it's really a pity. But at the moment in the 2 games, the worst one was Di Lorenzo. It's a reality. Could have been worse. There is nothing worse than losing in the Euro. You lose 1 game, you have 3 points, you play against a Croatia that will pay attention to Croatia. Pay attention to Croatia. You lose, you have 3 points. Spain, they play with the second team. Albania, they win against Spain. Albania goes at 4 points. Croatia goes at 4 points. Italy remains at 3. À la maison. Go back at home. 4th in the group. 4th in the group. 4th in the group. Could have been worse. That's the reality. Albania, they win against the second team of Spain. Spain is already first. Spain is first. Spain, if they want, they don't even go. Albania wins against Spain. Croatia wins against Italy. We are last. Disaster. Mamma mia. Could have been worse. People are saying it could have been worse. Mamma mia. Yeah, but you know what's the problem? Because Spalletti, he has never heard about Nico Williams. That's the problem of Spalletti. You know what? He focused all his energy and focus on Yamal. How to block Yamal. And they forgot about Nico Williams. They forgot. And then I told you, you play. Uncle Sharma is there. I hope he didn't quit. Sharma, with all the respect, you're watching Italy. I know. You're watching Italy. We play with a sub of Inter. We play with one that is Jorginho, that half time the game was too fast for him and he was subbed out. And that's the masterpiece, the brain of Italy, Jorginho. And then you play with a sub of Inter. What does that mean? That you have Fratesi, that is a fantastic player. I really like Fratesi. But that's your strongest, he's in the 11 best players of Italy. That's the reality. And it's not good enough to play with starting 11 of Inter. That's the reality. This is the reality. And when you have that, then you play with Scamacca, you play with Retegui up front, you play with... Voila. This is what I think. Yeah, but I'm not even speaking good or bad about Fratelli because I like the player. I really like the player. I wanted him at Juve. He wanted also to go to Juve, by the way. But that's not the problem. The problem is that he's a sub. He's a sub at Inter. Anyway, we spoke enough about Italy. 37 minutes. We wasted too much time about Italy. I'm pissed off. Do you want Morata back? Now that you saw the two games, do you want Morata back? That's the big question. Yes or no? Morata back. Yes or no? We know that McKennie will leave. Probably also Arkadiusz Milik. Do you want Morata back? Hey, look at the chat that is starting to change opinion on Alvarito Morata, where you see the shirt behind me. The shirt is ready, yeah? I see a lot of yes, huh? I see a lot of yes. Morata back, baby. I see here. No Morata, bring back Bernardeschi. Ciao, Joe. Ciao, Cecilia. He's sharp. Seriously, huh? You know it. I always said no for Morata 3.0. That's what I said, and I will not start changing too much now. But when you see Morata, he's not 37, huh? He wants to come, he wants to reduce the wages, he wants to be at Juve. And you see that he can play. Did you see that cross that he's putting for the header of Nico Williams in first half, in the first minutes? When you see that he's still playing, running, changing position. Oh, guys, as a super sub, Morata, that can play you a lot of games. You know that I say it, huh? It's not my priority number one. It's not my choice number two. But if you can't go for one or two, I would not cry if Morata is back. I would not cry if he's back. Preferably, no. But I would not cry. Honestly. Then if you tell me Zirkzee, then we go for Zirkzee, of course. But I would not cry if we try for the other options and at the end we can't and then you go back with Morata. I would not cry. Dav, ciao Dav, thank you for your membership, buddy. Extending. You're extending, you see? What McKennie was not able to do, extending with Juve, you are able to do here on the channel, so thank you. Morata as a backup would be great in my opinion. We were just saying it, Morata, yes, but I would not go as my first choice. But for Juve, saying Morata makes most sense. As a sub is not bad, then of course, depending also on the wages, at the moment he has earning 6 million in Spain, which is too much. Rafi saying, Beppe, Nico Williams release clause is 60 million euro. We go for him and we sell Chiesa. He's playing on the left. And we have Yildiz on the left. We are looking for someone that is playing on the right. First of all. And then who said that are there teams actually that are trying for him? Because I never hear him in a transfer, etc., etc. And that's a player he needs to play the Champions League. That's a player. Bilbao will not play Champions League. They finished 5th. Barca. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh. They're smart, eh? Yamal on the right. Nico Williams on the left. If you ask me, Morata should have never left Juve the first time. I think being on the bench of Real Madrid stagnated him in Juve. He could have achieved much more. Remember the great 14-15. I always said the big problem of Morata, and he has it in every single team that he's playing. It's a player that in a season will have high, huge peaks, and then it will be ghosting for another part of the season, and you don't know when that ghosting part will stop. That's why I'm telling you it's not my first choice, and he did it in the 2 spells where he was at Juve. So I don't know. Of course, I would have preferred him to stay, especially the first time. I agree with you. He should have stayed at Juve if we could, but we couldn't because Real Madrid, they took him back. But probably being a starter, maybe could have changed his destiny. Could have been. But makes sense. Really fast player, fantastic player there. But there on the left, I'm okay. We have Kenan Yildiz. Did you see the game of Kenan Yildiz? Fantastic. Mikau Dalsis, my boy. You saw him with Georgia. Was about to score even 2 goals. Was about to be top scorer of the tournament. But Juve, they don't listen to me. So, questions before going to you can speak about Spain or Italy now. Otherwise, we switch and we go towards the next step. The next step is that there is an agreement on the contract of Douglas Luiz with Juventus. Ealing Jr. okay with Aston Villa. Something to be adjusted on Barrenechea and the economic adjustment. Great optimist. So it will be really fast. Today we are Thursday. I believe that not tomorrow, but probably there could be an official communication beginning of next week already. Today we are the 20th. 21. We are obliged next week, because then on the 30th it makes no sense anymore for Aston Villa to sell him. So will happen. There is 1 week. So coming days. The hours are hot, like we say. It's really hot at the moment. Other questions. Vlahovic and Yildiz. But Yildiz, what he showed at Euro is fantastic. Vlahovic is really bad. Really bad. And again, the players that we were here complaining about consistency, about probably, when you are saying one word and people are jumping on you, no. Well, they are doing bad at Euro. Today, Chiesa, disaster. Vlahovic already the second game. The World Cup was really bad from Dusan Vlahovic. There was the excuse, but it was half injury, which was true. Now, it's the coach that is playing him out of position. There is always something. But at a certain moment, I want to see really also performances. It's always the coach. It's the Serbian coach. It's Allegri. It's because there is this, because he's earning 12 million euros. It should be a top striker, or at least not doing the performance that he's doing today. It's that he's not touching the ball. When he's touching the ball, he's trying to protect the ball. He's losing the ball. He's not able to do a pass accuracy. The things that we were repeating here all the time. I agree, that Serbia is bad, is really bad. I agree. I said the same. That's why I didn't rate Serbia. Serbia, we were all thinking in the World Cup that they would do well. Because the players, the individuals, and you say, wow, they can do something. But it's always the same with Serbia. They arrive in a big tournament, they lose concentration, they lose and they are not ready. They can't hold the pressure. What we said about Dusan Vlahovic? He has a problem with holding the pressure. When the game is starting to be tough, when there is a real challenge, when he is under pressure, he collapses. Well, you put 26 plus the coach, Serbians together, and that's what's happening. Because looks like the entire team, they have the Dusan Vlahovic sickness. When they are stressing, boom. Look, but Milinkovic-Savic. Do you remember we were here? Pogba, Milinkovic-Savic, what do we do? Milinkovic-Savic. And we said here, I think about 2 years ago, guys, Milinkovic-Savic, all big tournaments that he played, he ghosted. He disappeared because he was not good. And the same is coming to Vlahovic, and the same is coming to all the other ones, except of Mitrovic that is trying. That's the truth. That's the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. He's back. He is back. He is back. Pay attention. We will come back again on that one. We spoke about that an entire summer. We spoke about him an entire summer. We were questioning. At a certain moment, we were also hoping and saying there is no life without that player. A player that Juventus was already on. And probably, the performance of Di Lorenzo today and the game before, Giuntoli was watching and he said, you know what? Calma. Okay, Di Lorenzo, I know you. We have a really great relationship because at Napoli, I took you from Empoli, grew up that much. But realistically, Antonio Conte wants you. De Laurentiis doesn't want to let you go. They are asking 20 million euros to start negotiating. You are performing really bad at Euro 2024 because I'm watching you. Probably it's time to check if there are other opportunities. Who is in the books? Cheap, that we already know everything about? Hulm. Hulm is back on the books of Juventus. Emil Hulm playing at Atalanta. Atalanta will not sign him permanently. That's what I know. Before reading the tweets, he will not be signed permanently. That means he will go back to his team that is playing in second division. Because, what is this team? I don't remember. Spezia. Spezia was not promoted, so they stay in second division. And he will not stay in second division. That's a really cheap one. This is really a cheap one. Where Juventus can go for. We need people on the right side. Guys, we need people on the right side. Don't forget about that. If you can't go with Di Lorenzo, and probably it makes sense. First, talks to understand. The player could come in collaboration with Genoa. What does that mean? What does that mean? Why is Genoa there? Why is Genoa there? What do they want? Wait. Let me understand really well what is happening. First, let me say thank you to Jose. Jose, thank you, my friend. Italian football will disappear soon. So sad. Jose, thank you for the nation. This is unfortunately what I try to say to people if things are not changing. It is sad. Don't depress me even more. Jose, don't depress me even more. By the way, did they start Copa America? I will watch the second half. Here. We'll try to dribble the ads of Di Marzio to understand. The loan to Atalanta is over. The loan to... Look how many ads, but this is not possible. This guy is crazy. Mamma mia, what a disaster. You can't even read something here. So, the loan to Atalanta is over. Emil Hulm will go back to Spezia. The fullback from Sweden will not stay in the club. He's already followed by a lot of clubs. Also, Juventus is interested in Hulm and could sign him in collaboration with Genoa. What does that mean in collaboration? We'll play 2 games here, 3 games there, 2 games here, 3 games there. Boo. Juventus is adding to the list of the teams that are interested in Emil Holm. The black and white club could sign the player born in 2000 and then loan him out to Genoa. Which means that Juventus is doing an investment for the future, actually owning the future, and a player that would play. Bah. Okay. It's not a player that will arrive in 24-25, so it's 24 people. Frederick Brandt, that I believe is from Sweden, is saying, Beppe, this is the dumbest thing that I ever heard. This is Di Marzio that is telling us. Look, we are looking for right backs. I'm not saying that Holm is the perfect player. Far from. He's not a bad player, but if Atalanta is not signing him, that means that he's not ready. And I tell you why. Because even Atalanta, a lot of time they are actually doing, like we keep even the player, if they don't perform the first year, we even keep him 1 more year because we really want to test. They will not do it. They will not do it. So he's not ready. So it makes sense that Juventus, they are not thinking about him as a starter for Juventus. But then, if Atalanta doesn't go for him, why should we? And seriously, there is no money to start investing for the future. A player is already 24. So let's try to find something else. People are telling me, Pedula. You know that I'm blocked by Pedula, so I never receive the notifications, but I will try to find it. Here we have Pedula. You want the tension music? Of course you want. And now we are speaking, and it's not to go on loan to Genoa. Attenzione. Attenzione. Kefren Thuram is liked really a lot by Juventus. And there were already important contacts with his entourage. He has 1 more year of contract with Nice. Fofana is also a name that Juventus is curious about, but not as much as Kefren Thuram. I don't know if Serraz, he has back internet or not, but there was a day where I said, as soon as we finish playing Juve Monza, Giuntoli, he needs to take the plane or the car or the moto like Thiago Motta and needs to go immediately to a city. I said he needs to go immediately to city. We have another news in a second. Wait. Kefren Thuram, for what reason? If Kefren Thuram... No, Frederick, no. You are wrong, my friend, on that one. You are terribly wrong on that one, my friend. It's not Kefren Thuram or Koopmeiners. It is Kefren Thuram and Koopmeiners. This is the big difference. What does that mean? Who can tell me if the real big contacts are arriving now for Kefren Thuram? What does that mean in normal words? Why is that? If I tell you it's not or, it means bravo, Frederick. You see? It means that Rabiot is gone. It means that Rabiot is gone. It means that Rabiot is gone. Because I watched Kefren Thuram. He didn't have a great season. That's also important for you to know. Kefren Thuram is not a striker. It's not an offensive midfielder. It's not the one that will bring you the goal. Kefren Thuram is the one that will bam, 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 do the dirty work. The one that will play, that will, yes, of course, having 2 goals, 3 goals in the season, will have, but it's a warrior on the field. It's the one that you will applaud him when he will do, that he will run to chase the other opponent, and then he will go with a bam or with a sliding tackle. He will take the ball back, and then he will play in a really beautiful way. That's also important. He's able to clean that ball. That dirty ball, he will clean it like and give it. And he has a really, really, really strong physical presence. He's a really great player. But it's not Ronaldinho. It is not a number 10. It's not the one that will make you 10 dribbles per game. It's not the one that will make you a bicycle kick. Don't expect that from Kefren Thuram. Huh? It's a total different player. It's a Rabiot. A younger Rabiot. With probably more energy. Visible energy. I will say it like that. Visible energy. That's Kefren Thuram. And why is Kefren Thuram a possibility? Because Manchester United wanted him. But they have a problem, United. You know what's the problem of United? That Radcliffe owns Nice. They were trying to be sneaky. The problem is that they are playing in the same competition, Europa League. And FIFA, they already made a deal collapse for I don't remember which player. So, I don't know. I will say something Todibo, but I'm not even sure that it was him. But they wanted the player from Nice, but they can't. Bravo. I'm not bad. I'm not stupid. Eh? And UEFA said, no, you can't. You can't. And that's why they can't go also for Kefren Thuram, because they have exactly the same player, the same problem. And that's why the road is open. Kefren Thuram wants to leave. He has 1 more year of contract. Otherwise, he goes for free. So they want to cash in, of course, Nice. They know that now it's time to let him go. That could be a really beautiful opportunity. I told you in the video of this morning, you know that I really like Rabiot. You know it. I will not change my opinion now, but I also told you this morning, oh, guys, I don't care. Who goes, goes. Who comes, comes. And I will welcome everyone in a fantastic way. Who goes away, ciao. If you respected the club, I will continue to respect you. If you disrespected the club, I will not respect you. But here we have a news from Alfredo Pedulari saying, Rabiot, Juve, the problem is the extra salary requested by the mother to renew, waiting for response. Juve believes it has offered a lot, 7.58 million per season. Polls from Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Pedula. No, and not Pedula, from Pedula. But I believe, guys, Rabiot, I think it's a pity if he leaves. Sincerely, I think it's a real pity. If you give me the choice, I would keep Rabiot. That's my choice today. I have absolutely no problem. And there is absolutely no coincidence why Real Madrid is on him. Liverpool is on him. There were some interest from Bayern Munich. Oh, guys, we're speaking about big teams. I know that you don't believe me. The haters of Rabiot, they don't believe me. They never believe me. Because for them, they are living in a world where Rabiot has 0 offers. It is true. It's Real Madrid, guys. It's Real Madrid. They know that with Mbappe, with Bellingham, Vinicius, Rodrigo, all these players, they need someone that is able to put stability in that team. They know it. They know it. And they need a player like Rabiot. We are also trying to do a really strong offensive power. With a Kenan Yildiz, maybe a Chiesa, maybe a Soulé, maybe a Sancho, maybe a Adeyemi, maybe Madueke. I don't know who will come there on top. Maybe Zegrova. But we are also thinking to play that 4-2-3-1. You need some players. But if it's not Rabiot, we go for Kefren Thuram, that according to me today is not yet at the levels of Rabiot at today, with in terms of experience, but anyway, we are losing long hair, and we take long hair. Imagine a midfield of Koopmeiners. No, wait. We go with 4-2-3-1. Douglas Luiz, Kefren Thuram, Koopmeiners there. On top you have Locatelli, Fagioli, and choose a young player. Choose a young player. Locatelli, Fagioli, and Azzurri. You know what a midfield that you have? You know what a midfield that you have? You have a top midfield. A top midfield. With that, you have a top midfield. You can play with 3. You can play with 2 and 1 offensive. Wow, huh? Wow. Sincerely, wow. No, Rabiot didn't leave, but we are trying to connect the dots. The dots are saying that Rabiot at the moment he didn't answer yet, he didn't take a decision. You have offers from Real Madrid. Now on top of that you have Liverpool, so you have them that are on the player. Didn't take a decision. Juventus made their offer, so or he accept, and I tell you I would be extremely happy, or not, and then ciao. And then ciao. And that's why Juventus, now we see that they are also intensifying the contacts with other clubs for other players, like a Fofana, which is not the first choice, like a Kefren Thuram. I told you it's not it's not or. That's what we want to do. That's what we really want to do. Sancho, guys, Sancho, the problem is he wants to go. Sancho wants to go to Dortmund. That's the truth. Then, if at the end of the Mercato there is no choice, he can't go back to Dortmund because of this, then why not? But Sancho would love to go back to Dortmund. That's truth. And Manchester United, they want a lot of money, and he's earning also a lot of money, and we don't have all the cash to pay. So or he says no to Dortmund, Dortmund can't, and United are able to also pay a part of the salary, but it's a really complicated deal, according to me. I know, of course, LGJ think if we get Thuram and Koopmeiners and Douglas, I'm okay with Rabiot to leave. No, then it's obliged. But that's what I'm saying. A Kefren Thuram on top of Rabiot without Koopmeiners makes no sense. Makes no sense. No, I didn't see about the release clause of Griezmann, but Griezmann is out of reach. Too much salary. Impossible. I'm waiting for other questions, guys, huh? I'm waiting for other questions. Good news is that Douglas Luiz will do his medicals in Brazil. There will be a doctor that will go there in Brazil, doctor of Juve, to do the medical test, and not the way around, because, you know, they are playing Copa America. What do you want to know about McKennie? We already said. McKennie will be a problem, huh? McKennie will be a big problem now. McKennie will be a big problem. Because I don't understand why Weston McKennie refused Aston Villa. Sincerely, I really don't understand why. He's a player that tried to extend with Juve. He really wanted to stay. He wanted to earn more money. Juventus told him, no, we don't give you more money. We want to sit with you. We want to extend. Why not extending? We are ready to extend with you, but we don't want to increase for the level what we are asking. Then he's opening to Aston Villa, which is playing the Champions League, which is in Premier League, which they have a beautiful project there. He knows that 1 year ago he was already out of the plans of Juve. He knows that this year is out of the plans of Juve. He could have taken revenge. He could have had a beautiful salary, probably with an increase, going towards 3.5 or 4, I don't know. And then he doesn't want to go, and he's doing difficult. He wants to speak about his future after Copa America. It will be tough for him, and also for us. I think it's really stupid what he did. Really, really stupid. Then on the other side, I can even understand that you don't want to go, that you don't want that the team is deciding your future to go to Birmingham. I can even understand, but then why are you even saying, okay, I want to speak with them? Or you say, no. If they tell me, Beppe, we want you to go to Lecce. I say, no, I don't want to go to Lecce. Don't even start mentioning my name in negotiation because I don't want to go to Lecce. But he will be a problem because who will be the team that will come and value the player for 25 million euro, even 20 million euro, with 1 year of contract? A player that is clearly now publicly on the exit market. Because that's the problem. Now the world knows that Juventus has a problem in-house. He created huge difficulty at Juve, big difficulties at Juve. With refusing Aston Villa at the end moment, he created a mess. First, he could have made the deal collapse for Douglas Luiz, for Ealing Jr., for Ali Shaleman. For him, he already collapsed the deal. Then, he creates difficulties because Barrenechea could have been another player that we could have put as an exchange player for other targets, maybe with Atalanta, maybe with Bologna, maybe, I don't know. But we could have used that card, Barrenechea, for other things. Now we can't anymore because we were obliged to put him for Aston Villa. And Weston McKennie, we need to find someone, but now the world knows that he's publicly on the market. It will be extremely difficult. I'm not sure how it will end with Weston. I am not sure. So, I respect always everyone, and we don't know always the behind-the-scenes stories, but I think it's a really stupid decision. And then the words of today where he's saying, I came back, I had no locker room. What was it? I had no locker room when I came back, no parking spot. I couldn't take my number 14 again. First of all, number 14 is speaking. I don't know what he's speaking because he already changed it towards 8. No? So he left his number 14 and he changed it towards the number 8. And then he left mid-season. When you are wearing the number 8 at Juve, the number of Marchisio, you don't leave mid-season. And then if you come back, you don't receive back the number 8. No? Or am I wrong? He had the 16. What is it? He had the 14. And these are the words. I changed in the locker room with the I was changing myself, my clothes in the locker room with the youth players, even though they were players in the main locker room who had never played for Juve. So, and I thought to myself, whoa, I've been gone only for 6 months. I come back and they treat me like this. Okay, it's not fun. Huh? Let's now not say it's good, not good. It's not fun. Of course, it's not fun. You come back, you are not really appreciated. But the message was clear. Back then, the message was McKennie gone. You remember we did a live here where we were playing a game with an Excel file, where we were saying we are Max Allegri and we are calling up the players that need to go in the US tour. Do you remember? And we were hesitant and we were thinking that McKennie would not have been called up. Then, in the very last moment, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm right or wrong, it is Fagioli that doesn't go on tour. Is it right or not? Is it Fagioli that the last moment we hear he doesn't go to US? I think it's right. Fagioli and Rabiot, yeah, both of them, Dospi, both of them. And that's why he's going with the tour in US, because normally he should not have gone, because he was a player that was on the out mercato, he was on the exit list. He's going there, then you have problems with Fagioli, You have problems here, you have problems there, you have and actually he's doing okay, good, and then he stays. But he stays because of a lot of things that are happening out of his power. Pay attention. Greenwood. Lazio is really trying. Following the surprise inquiry in end of May, 2 offers have been presented. There is competition abroad. The other 2 Italians, Juventus and Napoli, are not moving today. 2 offers have been presented. There is competition abroad. The other 2 Italians, Juventus and Napoli, are not moving today. Moving where? For Greenwood. Well, that means that Juventus and Napoli on Greenwood at the moment, they are not on them. Lazio, yes. Again, I tell you, it's a pity for all the off-the-field topics, because if we are speaking about quality of the player is really strong. On the other side, good. Good, let's focus on something else and not about Greenwood. We already spoke too much about him. What I think about Alfonso Davies, good player. Oh, guys. Douglas Luiz, yeah, we already said it. He will undergo his visits there immediately. Good, really good. Oh, but imagine, it's a fantastic job, no? You're working for Juve. You're there in the J Medical, tranquilo, there is nothing to do because you have no players. You're waiting for players to get injured, to come back in Torino to do the visit, like Milik, for example. And then they call you, they say, oh, Dottore, yes, take the plane, go to Brazil. Do some medical test to Douglas Luiz. You don't go just for 1 hour. You go there, you stay, you take a hotel with a swimming pool, good weather. Beautiful life. I want to be doctor of Juventus. It's really nice job. Really nice job. Guys, do we agree with that or not? Comment here from a Chelsea football fan. Cucurella having an absolute brilliant Euro. He has pocket Chiesa tonight. Right or wrong? That he pocket Chiesa tonight. Right or wrong? According to me, yes. According to me, it's true. Unfortunately, Cappuccino is saying sadly yes. I agree. Palladino is trying to convince Keane to join Fiorentina. He spoke to him. I think that Palladino might... I don't know if... No. Maybe when he was with youth, Moise Keane could be, yeah? No, it's too far. No, it's impossible. They don't know each other. Cucurella, fantastic. Pedula mentioned Thuram and Juve. Yeah, we already spoke about that. Guys, don't tell me these kind of strange messages because usually I don't read them. Probably Ahmed Medbi is new to the channel, so I'm telling you. If you're telling me Rabiot is expected to leave Juve with the eyes, with the things, I don't read them because I need the official source for these kind of things, especially because we already just spoke about it. And connecting the dots, we know it. But Ahmed, with all the respect, I prefer to go towards official sources. What is my opinion about Holm? It's a player that is good. You know what's the problem with Holm? We have a distorted vision of the reality. We need a right back. And at a certain moment, when you're that hungry for a right back, you could accept everyone. As long as they play as a right back, you take them. And that's wrong. That's wrong. Because at Atalanta, he didn't convince. He didn't convince at Atalanta. They are not permanently signing him, which means there is a reason why. He had potential, but he was not able to break through. Then if you need now to go for Holm, to sign him, to loan him out to Genoa, no. Give up. Give up because he's not 18. He's 24. So done deal only when the club announce. Apparently, Real Madrid are considering to signing Riccardo Calafiori from Bologna this summer. Juventus have shown a keen interest in keeping the versatile defender within the clutches of Serie A. The thing with Calafiori, guys, now without joke, it's not because he scored an own goal that the price is dropping, because he even played well. He even played well today. But it's true that there are a lot of clubs on him. Then Bologna, let's see what they will accept or not to let him go. Frederick is absolutely not a fan of Holm. I will wait probably at the end of the Mercato, or at least when the numbers are out. Because there are so many changes, guys. Even, I tell you, don't buy a Chiesa shirt. Probably wait before even Dusan Vlahovic, I will tell you, that we never speak about, but pay attention if there is a club. I don't believe. With the Euro that he's doing, I don't believe. That's a bit the luck that he has. I would wait a bit. Numbers can change, players can go, players can arrive. Fagioli, the last time I bought his shirt with the number 44, poor guy, 1 week later he was out for the remaining part of the season. So I don't know yet. Douglas Luiz, would I buy his shirt? The last Brazilian player I bought was Danilo. I have... you know that probably I will go for a Gleison Bremer shirt. If he stays. Gleison Bremer could be a... I go during the season, then I go with the 3 shirts. This season I had Fagioli, Yildiz on the 3rd, and Rabiot on the 2nd. Bremer is a player that might be in one of the top 3. One of the 3 shirts. I think that Douglas Luiz will take the number 8. I think that Cope Manners will take the number 7. 7 for Cope, 8 for Douglas Luiz. Neven he wants to beat Italy now. Yildiz with the number 10 can be beautiful. Can be really beautiful. But it's not sure. It is not sure that he will take the number 10. So, wait and see. Wait and see. That's one of the big problems that could happen. Buying a Bremer shirt and then he can be out for injury. I know. The home shirt is the dangerous one. The home shirt is the real dangerous one. When I buy home shirt, disaster. You know it, huh? I've sent Chiellini, in missing an entire season. Dybala, and he missed nearly the entire season. Pogba, and he missed the entire season. And Fagioli, he missed the entire season. I think that's the four last home shirts in that order. Chiellini, Dybala, Pogba, Fagioli. Home shirt. Disaster. Number 10 for... Could be. Could be. I don't know. But could be. Yeah. I will not do it. I will not do it. Beppe, if we keep Keane, can you buy his shirt? Now I start seeing, Beppe, buy Keane shirt. Beppe, buy McKennie, please. Can you... But why are you against Giuntoli? Giuntoli is fantastic, Nico. Giuntoli is doing what we didn't see since long. Really doing really well. Le FC Porto a demandé des informations à la Juventus pour Thiago Giallo, mais aucun développement futur n'est attendu. Porto asked for information about Thiago Giallo, but at the moment, nothing happens. Also because when he signed, he received a promise that he would be an important one for season 24-25, and there Thiago Motta wants to test him. If he comes to Thuram, I buy. Thuram, I buy. Thuram, I buy. If Thuram joins Juve, Thuram, I buy. Douglas Luiz on that third shirt is beautiful as well. I will already have difficulties. Mamma mia. Probably I will go also for a Di Gregorio shirt. Okay, now we will go with a poll. We go with a poll. We go with the poll. We go with the poll, and then I will show you the ridiculous page of Corriere dello Sport. Really ridiculous page of Corriere dello Sport. First page. The poll is Douglas Luiz. When? Announcement. Announcement. Friday, the weekend, Monday, or Tuesday. Because Gianluca Di Marzio just said that Douglas Luiz will be a done deal in the next hours. So in the next hours could be a done deal, Douglas Luiz to Juventus. What are you voting, guys? Ooh. There are people are really thinking that on Friday, so tomorrow, when we wake up, there will be a Douglas. Tough. Why is Di Gregorio not announced? Because, no, it's not that much about Tech himself. It's more about finance, transfer market, announcement, officially new contract 1st of July. So they are waiting for July. They are waiting for July to announce him. But we knew it. He said, I'm going on holiday. But there everything is done deal. Then, of course, if you can really secure Szczesny exit, then it's even better. but it's really financial related. Everything is a done deal there, so there is no rush, there is no danger. It's just a financial term starting the new season, so that there is no risk that Di Gregorio has an impact in the future. You never know on the season 23-24. That's why. Now, I told you that I would read you the first page. Reset. Italy goes to the next round with a draw, but that's okay. Here, the title of Corriere dello Sport. Juve Giuntoli is moving to guarantee 2 more reinforcements to Thiago Motta. Juve, now Greenwood and Thuram. So they insist about Greenwood. For them, it's not over. For Corriere dello Sport, it is not over. There is Lazio that is taking the lead in the run for the winger, Greenwood. United is asking 40 million euro. In the midfield, now they go full power for Kefren Thuram, the brother of Marcus. Douglas Luiz is about to be closed. Barrenechea will be valued 8 million euro. I don't believe Corriere dello Sport. Corriere dello Sport, I think they lost a lot of credible sources inside of Juve. 8 million euro. Let's not exaggerate, guys. 8 million euro is really, really, really exaggerated, no? 8 million euro for Barrenechea. I think it's really crazy. And then everyone is saying it's over for Greenwood. Wow. Corriere dello Sport are going in like the opposite thing. They were also saying 5 million euro for Thiago Motta. Ciao Cyril. One word about Italy. Spalletti brought Fagioli to decorate the bench in a moment where I think he would have changed the game. I don't think that Fagioli would have changed the game today. Better. Let him rest. Let him rest. Yeah, but it will be after the Copa America. By the way, they are playing or they are not playing Copa America? Why are they not playing? Yeah, when is Copa America? It's at 2 a.m. The game is at 2 a.m. Okay, we have time then. Tranquilo. Oh, I was thinking I was already missing the first half. Oh, that's good. That's good. We have time. I will watch. My wife, she goes crazy. I watch every single game. My wife goes crazy. But when is it? At midnight or at 3 a.m.? Let me check. Colombia. It's midnight. Midnight is okay. 3 a.m. like Brazil. I really wanted to see Brazil for Douglas Luiz. It's really... 3 a.m. is exaggerated. 3 a.m. is exaggerated. Because you start watching the games at 3 p.m. and then you finish watching at 5 a.m. That's maybe a bit exaggerated, no? I'm waiting for Tuttosport page. I didn't see it yet, which is annoying me. Corriere is already out. Tuttosport, not yet. I have nothing anymore to say. Panita, what a guy, Francisco. I have nothing anymore to say, guys. Today is a chill live. We spoke a lot about Italy, 40 minutes, and then 50 minutes about Juve. Tomorrow, beautiful live. No. Tomorrow probably we go in the morning with, tell me if you like or not. Tomorrow we go with the normal video, and then in the afternoon should be a second video about Thiago Motta tactics. And I will not be there alone, but I really wanted to deep dive into the Thiago Motta style of play. So tomorrow will be a beautiful video. Tomorrow with someone, with an expert coach. Tomorrow, fantastic video. Don't miss that one. That will be a really, really, really good one. Tomorrow, I can't wait. I can't wait for that video. What are the questions that you would like to ask to a tactical? Someone that is an expert, a coach, a real coach that already studied Thiago Motta. He knows everything about his style of play, etc., etc. Let me know. Tomorrow live with Allegri? No. Tomorrow is I'm not saying a live. Tomorrow will be a recorded video, so it's not in the evening. It will be a recorded video with a coach. A coach, an expert of football, is really good also in explaining things, in showing things. And I will ask him all things about Thiago Motta. I want to know about that 272. I want to know about no roles but tasks. I want to know... he doesn't speak about MERCATO, guys. But I can ask him if Chiesa leaves, who is the ideal player that we could see at Juve. Maybe Yildiz. I'm not sure if he knows all the players of Juve as much as we know. But he will probably speak about characteristics. I can ask him about the fluid, these kind of words I like, the fluid tactics. I will also try to show him here. I was already preparing without names here. The positions of players, and to see, what with the ball, the movements, so that he can show me here, so that we can record a beautiful video. I will ask him that he explains. It doesn't need to be a long one, but I want possession, non-possession, wings, center of the field, aggression. I want to know a lot. Is Motta capable to switch the other formation and play style if needed? Good one. Switch of formation if needed. Good question. I like that one. The roles in the midfield, roles of different midfielders. Can Motta break down a low block when all his opponents will be playing deep? Good question. What when deep opponents? Because Bologna, of course, is not Juventus. Good question. I want to ask him also, sir, is it a surprise? Easy to stop? Because is it a surprise way of studying, or from the moment that you study him a bit, you are able to stop him? How will Bremer fit? I'm not sure. I can ask, of course, but I'm not sure because he's not a Juve fan. That's why I'm really happy to have him on, because he's not a Juve fan. He knows Juve. But how much he knows about Bremer and so on, I don't know. But I will ask him. If he knows about the player. That's the question I will ask, of course. Pass accuracy. Can you explain why Chiesa isn't... Oh, it's a really good one. You know why? Because he said that he couldn't wait to see Chiesa playing with Thiago Motta. He said a few weeks ago. He's not taking care about transfer market. He doesn't know about that. He just said, I can't wait to see Chiesa playing at the level of 2021 with Motta. So I already asked him, pay attention to that one. So why Chiesa could not fit? Good question. I like that. Tuttosport is out. Yeah, but I don't find it, guys. Yeah, I have it. Tuttosport, e ci è andata ancora bene. And we were lucky to lose only 1-0. A game without any story. Italy on their knees, 1-0 on an own goal from Calafiori. The 1-0 is not reflecting the embarrassing superiority from Spain. But to go through on Monday, just a draw will be enough. Douglas, a tasso variabile. What does that mean? The Brazilian to Juve with a creative formula. Mamma mia, when I start to see this creative formula, I am scared to open the paper tomorrow. What does that mean? A crazy creative formula? Buy the player, basta. Buy and then we leave. MC, I like weaknesses of the game. Weaknesses. Game Motta. I like that question. I watched it. But seriously, soon they will tell me, Giuntoli soon he will say, Beppe, you need to go also to Aston Villa together with Ealing Jr. and Barrenechea. We included you in the deal. There is no discussion. You will be a just villain. Just villain. Just villain. Seriously, when we start with creative formula, I'm already shitting my pen. Because not next year, but then in 2 years, we will again speak about off-the-field problems. We go to jail, minus 15. Mamma mia, what a disaster. So what are they saying? The transfer fee to Aston Villa is 25 million euro base, but can change according to the performance of Barrenechea in Premier League. Oof. Wait. Oh, it's actually, we give 25 million euro to. Okay, I understand how it happened. The deal, the meeting. They said McKennie. McKennie made the deal collapse. And now Aston Villa, they were really pissed off. Because they said, guys, we have negotiated with you for so long. We are that close to the deadline. We are obliged to sell a player. We are obliged, or otherwise it will be us that will start with minus 15. So give us a solution. Give us Sule. Juve said, no, we don't give you Sule. But we give you Barrenechea. Aston Villa, they said, who's that guy? Who is Barrenechea? Never heard about him. We can't even pronounce the name. Barrenechea. Barrenechea. Barry. Enzo Barry. That's the name. Is that the guy? Yeah, that's the guy. No, we don't want him. And Giuntoli said, trust me, bro. You will be happy. The words, you know that we are always taped, huh? There is always that tape thing. We are always under investigation. They leaked already. I know, I already heard the tapes. Enzo Barry. He said about Enzo Barry, what a great name. Why didn't we find that name earlier? Well, Enzo Barry, he said, Giuntoli said, with like this, he said, trust me, bro. You never heard about him. I tell you about him. Trust me, bro. On that word, trust me. You don't trust me? We put a low value. You will pay. Trust me, bro. And they said, you know what? Let's go. We trust you. We trust you. Alessia, Beppe, I would like to thank the person who gave me the subscription to your channel last week. I hope he's in the chat at the moment. I don't know who did it because there were so many gifts of membership that I don't know who it is. But Alessia says thank you to one of you guys that offered some subscription. So thank you to the people that are always doing it also and being really, really, really kind. Super, super thank you. Just impression. Today I am on fire. Enzo Barry T. I like that. You should give them that nickname. Enzo Barry. So what okay, 25 million euro we pay on top of Ealing and Barrenechea, but if Enzo Barry is doing well, they give us back money with a PayPal. They give us back, like, I don't know, depending. Performance up 3 million, scoring 5 million, up continuity, qualification to Champions League with Enzo Barry 10 million. At the end, you will see that they will pay us. They will pay us. What do you think about these kind of deals, guys? Ealing Junior plus Enzo Barry plus 25 million euro. But if Enzo Barry is doing well, they give us back money. A credit note, yeah. Yeah, that was a great live. Matney saying strange. Usually, it's one way, not just for a player. Like in terms of bonus, you sign a player for 10 million euro, but this. If he achieves, you pay more bonus where it can increase. So now it's a really strange way of thing. If he performs, you need to give us back money that we already paid to you. I hope Giuseppe Kine is not watching the live, because this sounds again a bit Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio, Giuseppe Kine, court, and sorry, a bit strange, these kind of things, huh? I really believe that Giuntoli is doing these kind of strange things. It's creative, huh? Oh, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over because it's also written here. Hard punch. Pugno duro. How do you say pugno duro in English? Pugno duro in English means like hard on McKennie that was about to make the deal collapse. So Juventus is pissed off. Hard fist? Heavy fist? Yeah. No, we didn't punch McKennie. But maybe nearly, because they are pissed off with Western. They are pissed off with Western, and I believe that interview didn't make it better. When he said, today, I'm not a guy that is looking for problems. Wes. But I think that they will be pissed off. If he, I hope for him he finds a team. Because otherwise, it's stupid, huh? He will miss a year. I don't see Weston McKennie playing again with Juve. Tough one. No, Weah is something different, guys. Weah, we signed him. He's not a phenomenal, which we know. He played in a position that was a bit strange, but he was also signed for that position, but didn't really work, so he will be tested a bit more up front. Now, for Weah, it's a total different story. For Weah, it's a different story, guys. No. Vlahovic could be a big problem, but you will see. Vlahovic, from the moment that the Euro is over, and it will be not too long for Serbia, he will come back. He will also need to sign, or they will take a decision. But Vlahovic will be the next step. Huh? Quels seront les premiers ajustements tactiques spécifiques envisagés par Thiago Motta pour améliorer la cohésion et l'efficacité de l'équipe sur le terrain? Je peux lui demander. Bonne question. Yeah, maybe that's a good question. First, priority changes. No, Morata can't be a starter. No, guys. Oh, basta. For an entire season, he can't be the number one starter. That's out of question. Takishi. Mamma mia, there are two memberships. Takishi. Thank you for membership. Good evening, Bebe. Finally able to attend the live. It's been a while. Hope Turkey produce us another sick performance next game. When are they playing, Takishi? Tomorrow, which game are there? Tomorrow they are. Putain. Tomorrow is Slovakia, Ukraine, Poland, Austria, but especially the Netherlands against France. Big game. Big game. Big game. That's a really big game. This one I want to watch. This one I really want to watch. Matthew, my boy, Beppe, a few months ago, you said you would tell us what you did when you heard about Ronaldo signing Juve. Yeah, I said that. I don't remember. I explained that story already a lot of time. That I was happy that I took off for my work because I wanted to watch all what was happening. I was following. I went crazy. I already told you. Then I went to Madrid, bought the papers, and I already explained that story a lot of time. Maybe you are referring to something else, or I said something I don't remember now. But I know that I went totally crazy. Ronaldo to Juve, the announcement, it was incredible. Incredible. Thank you for the donation, Matthew. And then it's on Turkey, Portugal. Mamma mia. You want to do a watch-along on football for Turkey, Portugal? Maybe tomorrow. Okay. If you need to choose Slovakia, Ukraine, will that be a beautiful game? I want to do some watch-alongs again on the other channel for the Euro. At least one per day. No. Turkey, Portugal can be a good one. Tomorrow, I would love to do... but Netherlands, France can be great, huh? Netherlands, France, Turkey, Portugal, Switzerland, Germany. What a beautiful game. Oh, it's over. Then we have only one game per day. It's true, they're already qualified. It's true. Let's see. Ragazzi, You were fantastic. We'll close the live here because tomorrow I need to wake up early because I have the video of the news to record. I have the tactical video to record. Maybe I organize a watch along tomorrow for one of the games. Maybe the Slovakia, Ukraine, maybe Poland, maybe not. We'll see. Or maybe France in the evening. Let's see. Need to do a few shorts as well. Buonanotte tecnici, ciao Stavros, ciao Sasha, ciao Ahmad, ciao Mark Uno, ciao Jawad, Nico Gravini, ciao Antonio Velianovsky, friendly. And don't forget, for people that were watching, it was a calm live today, but even still, a few beautiful news. Kefren Turam, tomorrow we'll speak about Kefren Turam in the video. I will try to investigate a bit, to listen a bit left and right. If you didn't yet, please put that button up, the like up, the subscription up, so that we can increase a bit. It's good, huh? But I'm sure we can do better. We can do better. We can do better. We can do better. Buonanotte. Juve.